We're now hearing from Silver Creek officials about claims that officials are locking students inside a so-called isolation room.
A week after repeated requests for comment, the superintendent is now saying that's false. News 4's Marley Tuskus joins us now with the new claims. Marley.
Dave and Jackie, District Superintendent Todd Crandall just released a video statement about an hour ago. He's calling this a de-escalation room meant for students to, quote, gather their thoughts and composure. These are pictures sent from Silver Creek School Superintendent Todd Crandall showing the outside looking in to what he calls a de-escalation room.
It is by no means intended, nor has it ever been used as a form of punishment or negative implication.
But a recent letter sent to the district's Board of Education paints a different picture. Jay Hall, Silver Creek's Assistant Director of Elementary Programming, compared the room to a jail-like cell. In the letter, Hall also claimed children as young as 5 years old were blockaded or locked inside the room, pleading with staff members to be let out. Lisa Gloyd's nephew was named in that letter.
The use of a room in itself is not terrible, but in the way that they are using the room is what makes it bad.
Gloyd says her nephew is now afraid to go to school.
For a small child between 5 and 7 to be left in a room for hours at a time, that's more like torture. That's more like jail. That isn't going to help them at all.
But Crandall says students were never locked inside the room. In a statement to News 4, he says it can be locked from the outside, but the room can always be opened from inside.
An investigator from the New York State Police inspected the room earlier today, raised no concerns as to the safety of the room, and the district will fully cooperate with any law enforcement investigation if one is commenced.
Hall, that administrator who first notified the board about this room, has been placed on administrative leave. His attorney also tells us he has received a cease and desist letter from the district, which is preventing him from further speaking out about the situation. In the studio, Marley Tuskus, News 4.